Welcome to another segment with Dave and myself, and today we're going to show you how to make your meat a little safer. See this here? This is a cattle prod. It runs about 5,000 volts through it. You can use it to zap your more gallons, but if you do that, make sure you wear clothing. But today we're going to show you how to zap your meat. We don't know what the chicken is eating. We don't know what the cows are eating. We don't know what the pork is eating today. We really don't have a clue. We do know they're being fed genetically modified soy, genetically modified corn, genetically modified wheat, and a whole host of other genetically modified substances. To make it a little bit safer, they're supposed to, in the industry, when an animal is slaughtered, they run with about 100,000 volts and they zap these animals to make sure parasites and other things are done. Doesn't always happen because we've had meat recalls in the past and we've had vegetable recalls in the past. So we know they're not doing their job. So what you can do is you can order a cattle prod, 5,000 volts, hear it? Now, this will wake you up in the morning if you touch yourself. What you do, put it in there, hear it? If there is something in that meat, it ain't happy. Okay, it's just not going to be happy. Flip it over.
Is there like a recommended length of time? Just a few seconds?
Just a few seconds. You're going through the whole thing. And since protein has water in it, it'll be a conductor. Okay, now I've minimized any potential parasite, any potential microbe, any potential bacteria or fungal or even viral. Okay, we have just burned them. Okay, 5,000. This is pulsing the voltage through this meat. So now afterwards, I will maybe marinate that in a vinegar wine solution. I'll add specific herbs and spices to it, or just different herbs, and I'll let it sit and soak, and then I might even put it in a slow cooker and let it cook slowly for 12 hours, knowing full well at that point, if something's in there, it's either dead or very, very unhappy. So chances are you've done everything you can at this point to make your food safe. This is just a concept for some of you, running an electrical charge through the meats that you're buying, because again, we do not know today the sanitary elements of where our meats and even our vegetables are being stored and shipped over. A lot of our stuff is coming from other countries. You know, Canada is so dependent on exports for food or imports for food that if our borders shut down, we'd have enough food to sustain us for 2 days. That's it, 2 days. So I'd start stockpiling a little food if I were you. This is something you can do. You can do this with your meat, you can do this with your poultry, you can even do this with fruit. If you have an apple, you're not sure, whatever it is, run a zap around the apple. Okay, if there's something in the apple, you got to remember, a lot of fruits today and foods are being irradiated coming in from the United States into Canada. So they're irradiating a lot of things. I had a lady the other day tell me she bought an apple in Florida, left it in her fridge in Canada for a year, and it didn't break down. That means it's been irradiated, so all the healthy bacterial elements in that fruit are gone. We've killed everything. So again, this is what we're eating today. This is the stuff we're eating. This is why I keep saying support your local farmers. There you have it, a simple procedure you can do. Zap your meat.
To me, it seemed, you know, coming in today, it seemed like a little odd concept. But if that's what the industry does, I don't think it would hurt for someone to take that precautionary measure themselves.
Right. It's a precautionary measure. Again, I might be blowing smoke in the air kind of thing, but knowing what I know and being in the, I guess, the health food industry and some other things I'm involved with, I get to see things a lot of you don't see. And I get information sent to me from every part of the planet you can imagine. So my day is a 15, 17-hour day. So that's why I don't have a haircut, because I haven't had a chance to even get a haircut lately. Someone's probably going to ask, how come your hair's long? Anyway, so again, in your meats, in all your foods and everything, I don't care if you're a vegan, I don't care if you're a meat eater, wash your stuff, peel your stuff. Do not eat the peels of any of your fruits or vegetables that have an outer layer of wax. Peel that off, primarily because those waxes will seal pesticides that they're putting in there. Those of you who think you're a purist by getting organics, I got news for you about the organics. It's not what it's all cracked up to being. Nothing you're eating today is as safe as it appears. Unless you're growing it yourself, growing it in a greenhouse or an aquaponic, you are eating contaminated stuff. End of story. End of story. If you think you got something going, keep on with your illusion. Find your local farmer. Because if you talk to your local farmer and you produce a market for this fellow or this gal, they will grow stuff for you for a specific market. And at that point, you can rally behind these guys who are fighting these big corporate globalists that are trying to eliminate any safe food. Okay, so there you have it. To your health, eh?